So I have a bone marrow transplant coming up in 2 weeks. The process of the bone marrow transplant, next week I'll be getting tubes surgically put into my chest, but they'll be using that to harvest stem cells from me. And then the very following week, actually on Thanksgiving Day, I start a 6-day regimen of pretty intense chemotherapy. And then after the chemotherapy, they're going to reintroduce the stem cells that they previously harvested from me back into my body. My immune system's starting from scratch. So I'm going to be isolated for 2 to 3 months, basically in the hospital for a month, but then I come home and I still have to stay isolated for another 2 to 3 months. When I tell people about this, most people ask, let me know if there's anything I can do. I really want to help. I want to be in your corner. I got your back. So I've been thinking about ways to ask for help, because when I'm sick and I'm down in the dumps and I'm going to be like totally self-absorbed in my own suffering, reaching out, asking for help isn't always the easiest. So I'm trying to get ahead of it. Here's some ways that you can help me during my recovery if you have the time and space for this. I think the most low cost, low energy, easiest way to help is prayers and well wishes. When faced with my own mortality, the veil gets thin, if you will, and the search for God becomes ever more important. And I don't know how it all works, but genuine and honest prayers, maybe even in the quiet of your heart, you don't have to share them with me, and giving me strength and courage to walk my path, basically, for health, the health of my body, mind, and spirit. Sending me messages or calls directly, being isolated, I'll probably be yearning for a sense of community. If it comes to your mind and it's not going to be too depressing for you to talk to a down in the dumps, sick, fat Nico, then, reach out. Give me a call, send me a text. Even if I don't respond in the moment, I might be going through it. I do appreciate the messages, a lot. You never know. You could be a light in a very dark place. I might need that shit. This one's almost impossible to ask for. I've been standing in front of my camera for minutes now, just mustering up the courage to say this, but financial help, money, yep, whatever. I got with the medical bills, and then with a new child, with a baby boy, money would be helpful. So if you, instead of giving money, if anyone wants to commission me for an art piece, I'm thinking of really diving into visual art and playing the guitar and singing, things that I can do alone. I'd love to have a little purpose while I'm isolated, and doing art, doing commissioned pieces would be a great way to spend my time. Now getting into the kind of higher levels of how you can help is, writing me love letters, poems, making a song for me, making a playlist that I can listen to. Anything that you create, any heartfelt expression will be totally accepted, and it'll return to you 7 times. Open to receiving all art forms, drawings, paintings, songs, nudes. If you want to send me nudes, that would be very, very appreciated. I am single. Food is kind of tricky because I have food guidelines. I'm not allowed to eat anything. My immune system is going to be very, very low. So food that's been in a refrigerator for more than 2 days is risky. Any leftovers is kind of risky. So I need kind of fresh, hot, healthy, super simple, organic foods. This is my path. I gotta walk it. I don't want to, but it is my path, and I accept that. And I will do my best to harvest whatever I can from the suffering and come back a better person. Yeah, that's up to me. And really just trusting your intuition, trust your heart. It's hard to know what I want or what I need, especially when I'm suffering. So, but you might. If something comes to your heart and something comes to your mind, I hope you have the courage to send it to me, to reach out. It will be well received. Prayers are a big one. All healing comes from God, and I'll be putting in my own requests and gratitudes and stillnesses and allowing that force to move and hopefully carry me forward. Thank you for listening.